So what you're gonna wanna do is just put just a little bit right there at the base of the eye, and put some right here at the end of the eye, and then essentially, as God created the rainbow, you curl it around. Again, dot, dot, connect the rainbow. If you're just doing the top of your eye there, you're missing the completeness of an eyeball. I may have shot myself in the foot. It looked like that eye was a little wet when I put that on there. Ah! That's a huge bummer. It's okay. What we're gonna do, golly, that was a huge mistake.
Hey friends, today I'm so excited about this video. I'm with my husband, this is Coby, and he's gonna do my makeup. So he really has no idea how to do makeup other than the fact that he's watched me do my own so many times. So we'll see how it goes. I'm super excited, stay tuned, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, it helps us out so much.
Okay, so we're going to start with some basic face makeup, some foundation type stuff. So what first step I always like to do is get the hair out of the way. Now, this is serious, guys. And we're gonna start with some photo finish primer. In my experience, primer is always the first thing to start with. So you're just gonna wanna get about a teardrop size of photo finish primer. And this
How big are your tears?
And you're just kind of rubbing it, and this is just gonna... The next part is one that I haven't done very often, and this is the foundation. So we're using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow. And this is just going to... I know she's laughing because it's right. Contouring the face is critical if you want to look narrow, thin, healthy, all the good things. So we're actually using some of the NARS matte contour cream. So just go up into her hairline and cut across her cheek, go down. So I'm gonna do it on this side so you guys can all see. Cut across the hairline, come down, across the cheek. Just make sure you get that jawline nice and crisp. Okay. Not looking super great right at the moment. Unfortunately, none of this makeup actually says like this is foundation, this is contour. So that's a bummer. But guys, it's going to turn out well. And this, oh nice. This is Laura Why do they name them so hard? This is tinted moisturizer, oil free.
Wait, you have to say the name.
This is Laura Merkler. This is darn it, I'm assuming I did not say it right. But again, tinted moisturizer, oil free. One thing I do know about oil is that it can produce acne if it's not washed off your face every night. So oil-free is good. Spend a couple nights in this stuff, no problem. No problems whatsoever, guys.
You may not want to follow his advice.
I am not a certified professional. Anything I say cannot be used against me. So at that point, we have a nice shimmery glow. Probably primarily to the liquid glow that I originally used, thinking it was foundation. Judging by the color, I'm thinking it wasn't actually foundation. So, I'm going to use a different brush. Again, this was our contour brush. And this is going to be our powder brush. So, this powder is just going to serve to cover up any of those pesky zits or anything like that. So this is looking more like foundation than the first stuff I used. getting that neck and chin is going to help your whole face look more congruent, because nothing is worse than seeing somebody apply makeup only to their face and there's no fade out. Next thing is eyebrows. So eyebrows started coming popular, I would say probably the last 10, 12 years. And
they didn't exist before.
They didn't exist. Well, eyebrows did. And this actually says Eyebrow Pencil. So this is the Fill and Fluff by New York X, NYX. Just gonna brush those eyebrows up. You know, always get it to where there's just a little bit of a nub showing there. And we're going to just essentially paint it on. And the places you want some pretty good lines are right there at the nose. If you've colored as a child, you can do this.
Okay, that's really helpful, babe. That's good. Good information.
This is not meant to replace your eyebrow by any means, but rather just enhance what's already there. And that's really the whole idea behind makeup in the first place. We're not trying to cover up or do anything like that. We're just trying to enhance what's naturally beautiful. I personally am a fan of nothing too thick. And it's just repeat the process. We're looking for sisters, not twins, guys. Sisters, not twins. It's very important to keep that in mind. You don't need it to look exactly similar, but exactly the same. You just want it to look similar. The biggest thing, guys, is to never feel like you're finished until you're finally finished. So,
that's some great advice.
Yeah, because if you look at your eyebrows or your face right then, right in the middle of your makeup, you're never going to feel like you're fully complete and fully beautiful. So just don't even look at the mirror if somebody else is doing your makeup.
Do your makeup away from the mirror.
No, but I'm serious. Don't ever get in your head about how you look until you are complete. Just omit that part. Never get in your head about how you look. You're
that is
beautiful.
Staying in.
Okay. So, next thing, very important, is eyeshadow. Eyeshadow. And doing around her eyes. So what we have here is the Brilliant Eyes Liquid Shadow by L'Oreal. I have found, not personally, but through other people, that this is some of the best eyeshadow a person can buy. So what you're going to want to do is just put just a little bit right there at the base of the eye, and put some right here at the end of the eye, and then essentially, as God created the rainbow, you curl it around. Now, one of the hardest things to avoid when doing eyeshadow is for it to not look clumpy. We definitely do not want it to look clumpy. And the moment it becomes clumpy is the moment that you get something in your eye and you're at that fancy event, wining and dining with some of the richest people, and you gotta go to the powder room because your eye has something in it.
Clumpy.
It's clumping. So, again, dot, dot, connect the rainbow. Boom. Fill it in. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be something that, you know, we take 3 hours and then on the car trip to the park. It doesn't have to be that way. It can just be as simple as dot, dot, connect the rainbow.
Then fill in the rainbow.
Fill in the rainbow. Okay, so that looks really bold, right? So we're just gonna give that a second to kind of sit there and breathe. We're also gonna use a little of the Naked 3 Urban Decay, and that's going to, in essence, calm down what we got going on the eyes right now. And essentially what this is gonna do is dim that color we have right now. So we're just gonna kind of, and if you have a little more on your brush than you originally thought, it's okay. Because there's a trick, I'll show you guys about that. And that, look at that. Does that not just kind of complete that eye? If you're just doing the top of your eye there, you're missing the completeness of an eyeball. You're getting more of an eye half moon. And one thing you can do is just kind of take a step back, is what I call it. One thing I want to do is kind of just get rid of that stuff and put it under your eyes, because you do not look good. Okay. the completing the eye was a bad idea. So, actually, no, in all seriousness, actually, it's getting to the point where we want it. So, brows done, eyes are getting really close. Let's get some eyeliner on there as well as some mascara. And this is a little part that can be intimidating, especially if you're new with makeup. Don't be intimidated by putting this sharp object towards your eye because it's actually bristles. It won't damage anything. You're gonna, don't go in here because that's just gonna, again, give you that clumpy eye. You closed your eyes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sure that did it. I'm sure that made it look really bad.
If you close your eyes during this process, it's okay, we'll come back to it. Again, that's what, another way I told you, just don't quit until you're done, you know what I'm saying? We are gonna do a little bit under the eye here. I may have shot myself in the foot. It looked like that eye was a little wet when I put that on there. I find it. Ah! That's a huge bummer.
Now you know what.
Okay, alright.
Why I don't like to do this part while you're driving.
It's okay. What we're gonna do... Golly. That was a huge mistake. I would not recommend this to anybody for any reason. It's not waterproof, clearly, and it pretty much ruined my masterpiece. No, it's very not funny. Okay, so that eye is looking okay. We're gonna come back and tweak up those just little bits. The only trouble is I have to go back to the Epic ink liner on the other eye because if I don't, it won't look consistent. And again, we're looking for sisters, not twins. So in order to make these sisters, let's just throw it on there. We're gonna put away the Epic liner for good. It's done me nothing but harm. Okay, mascara. This is one of the classics in the makeup world. A lot of girls love to use this. So you always wanna close your eyes. I'm 90% sure. Close your eyes when you're applying this. Now it's time to kind of clean all this up, kind of make the consistency come together, make her eyes beautiful again, if you will. I think I messed them up pretty good. We're gonna use some lipstick to kind of also kind of wrap this look together, and we're gonna use the NARS Roseland. Just pucker your lips. So I prefer, yeah, like the natural lip look, because I've never, and Grace will tell you this, I've never been a big, bold, bright lipstick person. So I always go for something more rosy when I apply lipstick to people. Okay.
Which is, this is your first time,
This
right?
is my first time.
Okay.
Contour and blush. I know I've told you I already kind of contoured a little bit, but double contour. Grace always tells me, never can you contour enough to make that face look exactly how you want it to.
Actually, I don't think I've ever said that, babe. Just so the audience knows.
And this, we're gonna use this. I don't know what it's called. And they said it was Shape Tape. But I'm now thinking this was the foundation. And something else was the contour. Before the blush, your face is gonna get a little powdery, as you can see right now with Grace here. Her face just looks a little lifeless per se. So we're gonna put the blood back in her face. You just kind of want that rosy cheek. Now I can already tell some life is coming back. Love that. Love, love, love the NARS rose cheek spread because they just do a good job. They make a great product. And this stuff right here. I was about to apply it to her lips, Glossier, but now I'm actually thinking with the way the brush is formed, an easy way to know where something goes is look at your utensil. And some people say, why would you put Glossier over the mascara? My understanding of Glossier is because it throws a clear coat on your mascara, helps it not to fall off.
You know, I've been having issues with my mascara falling off.
Have you?
So I'm glad you told me that.
Last but not least, we're gonna use the D-Slick setting cream. Now, do not forget this step, because nothing is worse than seeing a gal walking down the street and you see powder on her face actively blowing it off in the wind, essentially. So if you don't throw some of this Urban Decay on there, you're gonna have problems with that. So, if I may. Perfect. And what you're gonna do is give that a little bit of chance to just breathe there. Good to go. So, this is not her best makeup, because normally she has it just immaculate looking. But for a beginner, first time makeup, I'm not terribly disappointed with anything other than the Epic ink liner, which I personally believe was not my fault in the first place. So there you go. All right, now time for the grand reveal. It's not that bad, all things considered.
But in all seriousness, guys, thank you so much for watching. We had so much fun making this video for us, and I think Coby did a great job. Tell me how you think he did down in the comments below. And Coby, do you have anything to say?
Please like our video so more people can see our content, and subscribe for your weekly beauty inspirations. Thanks, guys.